How did French hegemony impact Indochina's colonial legacy? Imagine a region transformed by foreign rule, where local traditions clash with new systems imposed from afar. That's what happened in Indochina under French control. French hegemony, established mainly in the late 1800s, left a lasting mark on the area's history. It shaped politics, economies, cultures, and societies in ways that still influence Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia today. When France took control, they set up a Western-style government that replaced traditional local leadership. Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia were united into French Indochina by 1887. This move created a centralized authority that often ignored local customs and social structures. France divided Vietnam into three parts: Cochinchina in the south, Annam in the center, and Tonkin in the north. Each region had different levels of direct control, which caused regional differences and tensions that would later fuel nationalist movements. Economically, the French focused on extracting resources to benefit France. They exploited rice, rubber, and minerals, often using forced labor. Infrastructure projects like railways and ports were built mainly to serve French interests, not local needs. These projects helped modernize some parts of the region but also deepened economic dependency on France. The local populations faced poverty and hardship as wealth was siphoned off to Europe. French culture also made a big impact. They introduced Western education, legal systems, and Christianity. The Latin-based Quoc script replaced traditional Chinese characters for Vietnamese, making literacy easier and helping spread nationalist ideas. This cultural shift created a new identity that mixed local traditions with colonial influences, sometimes causing tension between old and new ways of life. Resistance to French rule was strong and persistent. Vietnamese nationalists and communists fought against colonial authorities, leading to the First Indochina War. This conflict, which lasted from 1946 to 1954, ended with the Battle of Dien Bien Phu. The French defeat resulted in the Geneva Accords, which temporarily divided Vietnam and set the stage for future conflicts, including the Vietnam War. The legacy of French hegemony is visible in many ways. It caused political instability, economic dependence, and cultural change that still shape the region. The colonial experience influenced Vietnamese revolutionary ideas and their international alliances during the Cold War. French infrastructure and administrative systems also left a foundation that post-colonial governments had to build upon, often struggling with the challenges left behind. In essence, French colonial rule created a complex web of control, exploitation, and cultural shifts. These factors fueled resistance and set the stage for future conflicts. Understanding this colonial legacy helps explain why the Vietnam War and other struggles for independence unfolded the way they did. It's a story of how foreign dominance can leave deep and lasting marks on a nation's social fabric and history.